what's going on if you watch the end of the last video, but I gotta wait because it's too hot outside. So I'm gonna go hang out with the neighbor. Got his garage door open, so I'm probably gonna talk with him about some of these world affairs, some of these problems in the world, like, why there's a third of the food that's made for human consumption going to waste each year, but I still have to worry about being able to afford it. Like, if it's already going to waste, it should be distributed freely to people, for more peace and joy. It sounds like we're just making it harder for everyone to get resources on Earth. But I was thinking, I did some research, and there's a third of the food that's made for human consumption in the world each year goes to waste. But me and you still gotta worry about being able to afford food, which is, and it seems like, do you mind if you're in a YouTube video? Like, you're not physically in it, but like the conversation or just like the words?
Oh,
okay. Yeah, it just seems like we're not sharing the resources on Earth. It doesn't seem fair. Does it seem fair to you?
Nothing seems fair to me. I mean, look how we have it here. Press this button, light goes on. Press this button, door goes down. Hold the handle up, water comes on. This way cold, this way hot. What do they do in Africa?
Oh, I have no idea.
What buttons do they push in the Middle East?
Are you saying like they don't have access to what we have?
No, hell no.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's so much excess.
But it's always been that way. And until Jesus comes back, it's always going to be that way. And even worse.
Huh. Yeah, it's just, there's so much production going on. I mean, I feel like they have enough production going on that they're destroying the environment because of it. And they have all these resources, but it's still segregated based off of money. And then you got people with enough money that they can't even eat all the food that they can buy. And then you got people that are going starving. I mean, there's these extremes. And I just hope that someone can change it. I hope this video reaches somebody that can help make the world more peaceful and joyful and fair in the sense that we're talking about.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, right. Literally, it takes luck, because I don't even know. I mean, who would I talk to? I'd have to do my research, I guess.
A lot of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of sad. Everybody stays in their own backyard. Doesn't do any works. There's got to be mutual respect. They don't have it. Just don't have it.
Yeah. There's got to be compromise, balance of desires between people.
It's incredible how smart, how very smart, and how very stupid human beings are.
Yeah.
Animals don't have that problem. Birds don't have that problem. Fish don't have that problem.
You said what doesn't have that problem?
Animals, birds, fish.
I was just thinking about animals. Like, how have we been treating the animals fair? I mean, I'm not sure if animals, like, they say we evolved from monkeys. So I think,
don't believe that.
oh, why not?
Because God created everybody
Hmm.
and everything. This was no accident that we're all here. We have been here for thousands of years. That wasn't an accident. Because we cannot figure out the answers, doesn't mean that there isn't answers out there.
Right? Yeah, it just takes a creative mind.
Yeah, just like people that they're atheists, they don't believe in God. And I would give them an example. I'd say, well, what if you see a big airplane up in the sky right now?
Uh-huh.
And you heard it and you saw it. And
Yep.
it kept going and going and going. After a while, you can't hear it anymore. And then, after a while further, you can't see it anymore. Does that mean it doesn't exist? Does that mean it's not there?
Right.
So,
And if it was the case like that and it didn't exist, that means that there's only one perspective and one reality. But it's this reality and it's this perspective. Then it's like magic, and I don't understand magic. I don't think you can understand magic. I mean, I'm not advanced enough to
no, it's just,
understand it.
the world is a mess. You know, as I look back and when I could read history like going way out back, it's never been any different.
Huh.
It never has. And I don't see trying to look into the future. I don't see where it's going to be any better.
Man, I looked up something. I said, are we on track to a carbon neutral Earth not even, are we on track to a carbon neutral Earth? And it said no, based on current commitments and actions, we're not on track to a carbon neutral Earth by 2050. That means 25 years. These people, there's, and us too. And I'm not sure exactly everything that goes into it. My thinking was that there's people running big companies that are pumping out massive amounts of carbon emissions. But I also know I do the same thing with just running my electronics in cars. But that means that whoever, I think it was the United Nations or something, but that's 25 years and there's no hope of, they're saying there's no hope of carbon neutrality. There's no hope of balancing out our effects on the environment. I mean, 25 years, it seems like that's long enough for them to,
Figure out something, huh?
yeah, but I don't know. Maybe I gotta figure out something. And I'm just a 21-year-old.
They won't figure it
I freaking hope they will. Or at least have some good alternative. I was thinking about the animals, like how is it fair to the animals the way we've treated the earth? Because I was thinking, like, what can the animals do to help save the earth? I think they already do by living a natural life, but then we take them and put them in zoos and put them into domesticate dogs and stuff and put them into where we're at. But we're the humans, the ones who evolved from the monkeys, the ones who are smart enough to do all this stuff that we've done to Earth, all this production and destroying of the environment. That's not fair to the animals either. It's like Elon Musk is going to Mars, but is he thinking about bringing the animals there or just saving the humans? And aren't animals helpful for our environment? So I don't know what kind of world Elon Musk is trying to build. I hope it's something similar. I have a vision in my head of a world that isn't too different from ours currently, but there's more trees and sustainable energy, solar, electric vehicles if needed, like that kind of thing. Like, I still like the luxury, and that's why I continue to use it despite knowing the effect that it has on Earth. And I also believe in something bad might happen to Earth, like a meteor might hit it, and maybe it'll be best to be out in space
You never know.
And in that sense, maybe we'd be continuing to use these devices and technologies that are currently bad for the environment. So might as well get my gig on with them now. You know, might as well use them now in preparing for that. But yeah, I'd like to keep the luxury, but balance out the negative effects of it, just for peace. I mean, like sometimes, like I'll wake up in the morning and then think, oh, the Earth is slowly, we're heading towards disaster with this global warming and the effects of it being the weather phenomenons that they say can happen, and apparently have happened.
That's always happened. Always.
Yeah, it just seems like we're going towards it faster, but maybe I'm just worried. Too worried.
Don't worry too much, because
Right.
you and I can't do a damn thing about it.
I get that. You just gotta sit here and like groove to
Enjoy
some
the
music.
ride.
Exactly.